What's up guys, it's Percy Prediction. Today I'm going to be making another video as I've made earlier on today, and that's going to be the predictions for the Asian Champions League 2020 Match Day 1. I'm going to be doing predictions for Match Day 1 of the group stage in the Asian Champions League 2020. And this is obviously just West Side. I've been through that. And also East Side is kind of dead. It's kind of going to be dead for the first month or two, maybe even 3 months because of the coronavirus and what they've done with the rescheduling for that. But so I'm going to be predicting the games here. So let's get into it. Paktakovi Al Ahly. This game is obviously in Uzbekistan, and I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw in this game. A 1-1 draw. I think that it's interesting because I did go for Shabab Al Ahly in the prediction video to top this group. But Paktakor, I think, will get a draw 1-1 at home to Shabab Al Ahly today. Shabab Al Ahly, obviously, top of the UAE League, doing well, very good this season, as it seems. Their status, let me just get it here, in the UAE League is 11 wins, 3 draws and 2 losses. That's decent. I mean, they did lose their last game to Al Jazeera, and then they drew to some relegation team away from home. But they're top of the UAE League, and you have to respect that. So 1-1 draw, they'll go away from home and get an important point away at Paktakor, but both teams should really want to be winning this game. Al Shorta v Istiklal. Istiklal is obviously my favourite team in Asia. It's the team I support, and this game will take place in what's it called? Where will it take place? I forgot what's it called. What's it called now? I forgot what it's called. Erbil. It will take place in Erbil. I can't wait for this game. Yeah, man, I can't wait for the game. I think it'll be a good game. Al Shorta, they are in their league. They are currently Al Shorta 11th with a win, a draw, and a loss. I don't know why the Iraqi league's not taking place. I don't know when they start to play again. I don't know what's happening with the Iraqi league, but yeah, so they are 11th in their league. Istiklal in good form. They just played the Tehran derby with Persepolis, then Blank or Long, whatever you call them, knobheads, and it ended up in a 2-2 draw in which we took the lead twice through Amir Assalam Motahari, and they equalised through Ali Alipur and Bashar Hassan. So I'm going to go for Istiklal to win 3-1 away from home. They're on good form. Energy levels are quite low. Diabate obviously injured, and if Diabate was in this game, I'd have no doubt. But Amir Assalam Motahari is no doubt the replacement for Sheikh Diabate, was in the derby, and he scored 2 goals, and that's probably the best you could do, really. So fair play to him for stepping up to it, and I'm gonna go for 3-1 to Istiklal. I think Mehdi Ghaidi and Amir Assalam Motahari will do the business in this game. Definitely will do the business in this game. So, in Erbil, it'll end 3-1 to Istiklal. Al Hilal v Shah Khudra. This is where I'm not going to go for a fellow Iranian team, Shah Khudra, who are making their appearance, obviously representing Mashhad or Khorasan. They should be very proud of how they got to this competition. Very well done to them, but this is Al Hilal. This is the best team in Asia. This is a different beast, and I'm gonna go for Al Hilal. Obviously, this game will take place in Dubai because Iranian and Saudi teams in both the international and club level cannot play in each other's countries and have to play their games at a third party country. So I'm gonna go for a victory for Al Hilal 3-0 in their designated home game against Shah Khudra. But it's important Paddy Shah Khudra do not lose by more than 2 goals, which I think they will, so they can, have a decent goal difference, or not that bad of a goal difference going into the games against Paktakor and Shabab Al Ahly. It's important that they stay competitive. They will lose this game at 99%, but they have a good chance against Shabab Al Ahli and Paktako. Why not? So that's my opinion on that. Al Hilal will beat Shakodra 3-0. Al Wahda v Al Ahli. In my prediction video that I've just obviously posted, I did actually predict Al Ahli to finish second behind Esteghlal in Group A, but I still think Al Wahda will win tomorrow. I think Al Ahli will pick it up towards the end of the group. I think they'll lose their opening two games to Al Wahda, and their next game, which I'll do a prediction video in a week's time. You'll see who they play, and I think they will lose that game in match day 2 as well. But I just think they'll pick it up, and I think they'll end up with around 3 victories in this group, around maybe 2, maybe a draw and then like 2 losses. I think that's what will happen. I think they'll win 3, 1 draw, and then 2 losses. They'll get through, but it won't be convincing. Al Wahda will beat Al Ahli 2-0 tomorrow, but I still think Al Ahli will go through overall. I think they're just a better team. But Al Wahda will win 2-0 against Al Ahli tomorrow. That's my opinions. 4 more West Side games. There are only, in match day 12, there are... in match day 12. In match day 1, there are 12 games taking place. In a 32-team tournament, there should be 16 games taking place on match day 1. But, of course, you know, the coronavirus Chinese teams are not going to be... I don't even think they're going to be participating for match day 1, 2, and 3, except from one of the Chinese teams who will take place in match day 2, who will play in match day 2. It's kind of weird how it goes. Anyway, so, Al Ain v Sepahan. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw in this game. People will be like, oh, what, why are you saying that? Sepahan, you know, too many draws, Al Ain, you know, all this. Al Ain finished, I think, 4th in the UAE League last year. They are very lucky to be in this competition, I found. Al Ain didn't even make it to the top 3. They didn't even make it to the top 3 in the UAE League last year, and that's not good enough in my opinion. But they've made it. They beat Bunyodko 1-0 in the playoff, which was decent on their behalf. And I think they'll draw 1-1 home to Sepahan. I saw them last year in the group, and I've been told they're not much better than what they was last year. And if they're not much better than what they was last year, that's not great, because let me tell you now, they were not good last year, Al Ain. They did go away to Al Duhail, get a 2-2 draw, and probably could have won that, and did go away to Esteghlal and get a 1-1 draw. But I think in both of them games, they were very fortunate. Al Duhail and Esteghlal to get a 1-1, 2-2 draw. Then obviously they lost all their home games to Al Duhail, Al Hilal, and Esteghlal. This was last year. So, and Sepahan have not been great, and this is their first time in 4 years that they're in this competition, but God knows, I think they can do something. Sepahan's last finish in this group in 2016 was last place. They finished last in a group with Al Ittihad, Al Nassr, and Lokomotiv Tashkent. Like, that's how bad they was last time. Before that, in 2015, I think they were in it as well. No, they was not, actually. 2014, they were definitely in it. Yeah, and so the last 2 times they've been in this competition, 2014 and 2017. Sorry, 2014 and 2016, they finished last. Al Ain and Sepahan will end a 1-1 draw, in my opinion, in the UAE. Sharjah home to Al Tawun. I did predict Al Tawun to finish ahead of Sharjah, but yeah, I don't know. I think this will end 1-1. I just think this is another one of them games. It's just going to end 1-1. I think Al Tawun, the Saudi side, who did well to get to this competition, obviously. I think they won one of the competitions in Saudi Arabia last year. So, sorry, I need to do my research better. But on the Saudi League, they're currently 5th. Obviously, Al Wahda went above them. So last season they finished 3rd, and I think they won a competition as well. They won like the King's Cup or something. But yeah, they beat Al Ittihad, I think, in the final. Obviously, recently lost the Super Cup to Al Hilal. I'm gonna go for Sharjah and Al Tawun to end in a 1-1 draw in the UAE, in the city of Sharjah. Al Nassr v Al Sadd, the repeat of last year's semi-final in the West Zone, or the quarter-final in the competition as a whole, in which Al Nassr won 2-1 at home in the first game, which they will play the first game at home, and actually lost 3-1 away. And as I said, obviously progressed to semi-final in a very eventful semi-final. Al Nassr and Al Sadd, I'm going to go for a... I'm going to assume Al Sadd... both teams play their best team. I know Al Sadd will play their best team. They always do in this competition. Al Nassr, I think they will as well. I just don't think they'll do the same what they did last year. Maybe. So I'm going to go for Al Nassr and Al Sadd to be... I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. An entertaining 2-2 draw. I think they're two good teams. I don't think there's much between them, as there wasn't much between them when they played each other in the Asian Champions League quarter-final last year. There wasn't definitely not much between them in that as well, which took place between August and September. But I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw, Al Nassr and Al Sadd in Saudi Arabia. The last game I'm going to be predicting is Al Duhail v Persepolis. Now, again, I'm going to make this straight. I'm not a Persepolis fan. In fact, I am the opposite of a Persepolis fan. I do not want Persepolis to do well in the Asian Champions League because I'm an Esteghlal fan, and the thing we hold on to is the fact that we've won the Champions League twice, and Persepolis have won it no times. That's it. Like, they haven't won it. We have won it, and we've won it twice. And we've been in 4 finals. They've been in 1, and the final was in 2018. But they're a better club than us, apparently. Anyway, so... sorry, I need tissue. Sorry. I think Al Duhail and Persepolis, I think, will end in a 0-0 draw. A 0-0 draw in Qatar. Now, I do have a Saudi friend, obviously, in the comment section, not in the comment section, on Instagram, that told me that, you know, the teams that will dominate Asia will be Al Duhail, Al Sadd, Al Hilal, and Al Nassr, and maybe Esteghlal. He did say that. He did say these 4 Arab teams would dominate, and I can understand that. And he said also maybe Esteghlal because they're looking sharp. I don't think Al Duhail can do nothing in terms of dominating Asia. Al Nassr can, Al Hilal can, Al Sadd can, Esteghlal maybe can. Al Duhail, no, not for me. I just don't... Recently, they've not been great. 4-0 loss to Al Sadd in the Qatar Cup final. Lost 1-0 away to Al Rayyan, in which Esteghlal went there and won 5-0. True story, look at the playoff results. 1-1 draw for me. Persepolis have been good recently. I think they'll go away there. Obviously, met each other again in the quarter-final of 2018 in the year Persepolis got to the final. And obviously Persepolis went through against Al Duhail and Al Sadd both. But Al Duhail did win at home 1-0, but then Persepolis obviously with that great comeback won 3-1. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw in this game, and I think that this result will pretty much solidify Persepolis as the best team in this group. And I hate to say it, I honestly don't mind if Al Duhail win this game, but I'm going to go for a victory, a draw, a 1-1 draw in this game. So just to recap all the results in the West Side. Paktakov v Al Ahly, I think will end 1-1. Al Shota v Esteghlal, I think will end 3-1 Esteghlal. Al Hilal v Shahodra, I think will end 3-0 Al Hilal. Al Ain v Sepahan, I think will end 1-1. Sharjah v Al Tawun, I think will end 1-1. Al Nassr v Al Sadd, I think will end 2-2. And Al Duhail v Persepolis, I think will end 1-1. So, if you haven't noticed, I've gone for a lot of 1-1 draws, like a lot of 1-1 draws. So, sorry about that. A lot of draws today, but, yeah, that's what I think will happen, to be honest. I don't think there'll be many victories all around. I actually think all the games in Group C and D will end up as draws, and 2 of the ones in A and B will end... No, 1 of them, no. Anyway, that's my prediction video. I don't want to ramble on. Thank you for watching this video. We'll be doing my reactions to the games on Monday and Tuesday, which is tomorrow and Tuesday. Thank you for watching this video. I will see you later. Thank you.